I think it's good. You want to start this up or you want me to go for it?
Hello, guys.
Oh.
Well,
I was in.
wait, what do I
I go? Don't you laugh, bro. Welcome back to the Submedium Podcast. We got podcast number 10.
It's 11, no?
No, it's 10.
10, sure?
Yeah.
Alright,
It's
10.
10. I remember.
I believe you.
Because I was going to start deleting stuff on... Start deleting the other ones after I hit 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make room in the computer.
Okay. Nice.
So, you probably forgot the J. You didn't do just screwing with you. Alright.
I think 11. That's 10.
What do we got in the world of soccer, man? What do we got?
We actually
You
got
want to start us off with the soccer talk?
Yeah, let's do it. So, let's see what we got. Graham. I don't know if you heard, but so initially, yeah. So initially, there was a speculation that Pogba was going to go to Barcelona.
Oh yeah.
Barcelona denied it. They said no, we're not going to do that. Yada yada yada. Turns out that they might actually get Pogba. Pogba, I don't know if you read into it, but he said his relationship with Coach Jose Mourinho isn't the best one out right now, and he's looking for it to leave. But I guess Manchester United are holding out on that one.
Wait, hold up. Didn't Barcelona offer Manchester United to swap for Pogba? Like not just buy him, but
No.
swap.
From what I was reading, they didn't. And so I guess Abidal is the sporting director of Barcelona, or he has a job at Barca now. So he denied allegations that he talked to Pogba personally when they were in the States.
Okay.
So they said no, we didn't talk, we don't want him. And now it comes out to that they might have talked, or there was some sort of contact because they do wanna. Because I believe Barcelona made an offer. I'm sure I could find it.
Because I have something that says right here. Manchester United rejects Barcelona's swap offer for Pogba.
They might have done that one. I don't know, because I heard that they were gonna offer. I heard that Barcelona.
And it says so here's
Mm-hmm.
it says an offer for Pogba from Barcelona of 45 million plus Yerry Mina and Andre Gomez.
I heard about that one, but I thought Yerry Mina was going to Everton. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I wasn't sure about that one because I know Yerry Mina was trying to go to, I believe, Everton or a different Premier League club. But I don't think he would go to Manchester.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest with you. But I had this
I
one.
don't think anybody wants to go right now.
Yeah, to Manchester. But so it's Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba's agent Mino Raiola is trying to engineer him to move to Barcelona. That's the one that I have right now. Let's see. So it says Paul Pogba has agreed personal terms on a 5-year deal with Barcelona worth 100 million. That's the one that I saw.
So you're right. It says Gomez. You were talking about Gomez, right?
No.
Which one?
Mina?
Mina?
Yeah, Yerry Mina.
Hang on. I just saw it right here.
I believe I
Oh
want
no, it
to
doesn't say. It doesn't say.
I want to say I want to say he was gonna go to Everton, or he was looking for a move out of Barcelona. So I don't think they would necessarily do that to switch him over to Everton. I mean to United. I don't think so. And if that were to happen,
either way,
he would go out on loan. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
Either way,
thought of that.
even if it was true or not, Manchester United rejected that offer. Even if it was true.
Yeah, even if it was true, and even if they would have accepted it, I think they would have just been like, all right, we'll send him on loan to whoever wants him.
Right.
I think United has a pretty good defense, or enough to not want to buy defenders. So that's the one that I was looking. That's a good one. Pogba to Barcelona. I don't know where he would fit in, to be honest with you. I also heard they were trying to get him back to Juventus.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That'd be dope. There would be no competition at all, but if Juventus would win, they already got Ronaldo, so I think.
Yeah, but when I saw that documentary to Juventus on Netflix, you saw the whole
Everything.
You saw everything, and I guess from just a perspective of just watching the games, you see that Juventus was, strong, and you would say they didn't struggle.
Mm-hmm.
especially how they finished. But if you saw the documentary, you can see that they were worried, they were concerned a lot of times. They were like, oh man, what if we don't win this game?
Yeah.
This game's gonna be tough.
I'm sure. They're tough.
And they went through some injuries, so you can't just say like Juventus is.
I mean, they won.
They've been winning for the past
like
five seasons or something.
So, yeah, it's been a while. I think when you get to that point, you're like good. You're like, alright, whatever.
Yeah.
That's just me. That's just me. But yeah. So I have another one. This one hurts me, man. I'm not gonna lie. This one hurts me. It's Courtois.
Yeah.
So he wants to move to Real Madrid. I guess he didn't report a training for the second day in a row. Maybe he's got a stomach flu.
He was in a. I have it. He was in a. He was. I think he was Yeah, he was going A1 for training. You're right. 5 days.
Oh shit, 5.
5 days before Chelsea are due to kick off their new Premier season against Huddersfield.
Well,
so
I think
I don't know where let me see where he was at.
I don't think it says where he was necessarily at.
But he has a picture right here, no?
Like the World Cup.
Oh,
It was.
I don't know.
But it didn't.
I thought it was him on vacation. Like he was.
Nah, he's probably
checking out a man.
He's probably just at his house or something. Yeah. So I have that one. So it's the second day. So I think Premier Leagues or like England's like when the transfer window closed, I believe it's on Thursday or Friday. I believe it's coming up. But Spain's doesn't close until like the 31st of this month.
Okay.
So Spain might still get a shot of signing him, or not Spain, but
Real Madrid.
I think it's good, man. I think it's good for Courtois. His replacement. Tell me what you think of this one. $89 million release clause in Jan Oblak's Atletico Madrid contract. What do you think of that one?
Wait, read it again.
So they want to sign Jan Oblak as a replacement.
Chelsea? That wouldn't be bad.
Oh yeah, I think it's a good one. I mean,
yeah.
Courtois came from Atletico Madrid, so I think Jan Oblak is a good replacement. 89 million I think is a lot. $89 million release clause.
That is a lot.
That is a lot. So they better get like a big fucking chunk of money for Courtois. I think Courtois definitely up there.
I mean, they can get a shit if it's Real Madrid buying Courtois, they can get a lot of. I think they can get a lot of money from him.
Yeah, I heard they wanted about.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad replacement right
I heard Madrid wanted to do. I heard Madrid was gonna bid like close to 100 million for Courtois, and I think for either Hazard or Willian.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's fucking late, man. But Willian's been saying that he's happy at.
Yeah, he's happy.
He's happy. I think that's what, man. I think it's good. I think he should stay. Also, this one, Mateo Kovacic is closing on a season-long loan to Chelsea. So and that's from Real Madrid too. So I don't know. Maybe there's something going on there.
Real Madrid, midfielder too.
Sorry.
Okay.
So I don't know. That maybe
they're gonna loan him to Chelsea.
Yeah, maybe something happens there with that. Maybe that'll be good.
Yeah, I think I saw something like that. Hang on.
Did you see Joe Hart?
Hold on. Going off of that, Real. Yeah, you're right. Real offered Chelsea Kovacic on loan to persuade. Yeah, they offered Kovacic
to Madrid. I mean to Chelsea.
To persuade them to sell them Courtois.
Good idea, bad idea.
Well, I would want Courtois
to stay.
No,
and
Chelsea
to
Real Madrid. To Real Madrid, yeah. So I would say to go for it. I mean, you gotta offer. I mean, they're giving up a good keeper, so you gotta offer them.
To a great keeper.
Another.
Of equal value at least.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily money wise, but like skill set wise.
Right.
Someone that they're actually gonna use. I would like them to use maybe a different player.
Who, Madrid?
Yeah.
Loan them a different player?
A striker. We need a striker. Morata fucking sucks.
Yes. I was just seeing that. Does Chelsea need a new striker?
Well, he changed. I don't know if you saw that he changed. He actually changed his shirt number.
Who did?
Morata. I don't know. I don't know if
No, I
you.
didn't see that.
So I guess it's the number 9 curse at Chelsea. So whoever wears the number 9 shirt has a terrible season.
Oh yeah.
So Torres had a terrible season. He was number 9. Falcao.
With Chelsea? Oh really?
Yeah, with Chelsea. Falcao.
Didn't he score the winning goal?
Yeah, but
Champions League?
Yeah, but it's still it doesn't matter. Okay.
What is Champions League though?
Yeah, but he was so he didn't create the hype that he was.
Yeah. You're right.
So
when he played in Liverpool, he was.
Same thing with Morata. How many goals at Juventus? How many goals in Madrid? And then Chelsea was way below his level.
So he changed his shirt number.
So he changed his shirt number because that's Morata with the number 9, Falcao with the number 9 didn't do shit either. Torres was the number 9. I believe Crespo was number 9 as well, and they all had shitty seasons. So he changed his shirt. Hopefully that works. Hopefully that works.
That sucks because number 9 is a really good number for strikers.
Yeah, but not for Chelsea.
I guess not for Chelsea.
Yeah, so I also heard that maybe Morata wants to go back to Juventus.
Okay.
A lot of people want to go to Juventus, man.
Right now, probably.
Yeah.
Especially because how you said they're
they're
the strongest team
right now,
in Italy, and I mean Ronaldo's there, so.
Yeah, it creates more of a hype too. But yeah, so I heard he either wants to go back to Juventus or Madrid.
Higuain was loaned.
Yeah, I saw that in the line. I was like, what the fuck is that's just basically go here and here and here. It's kind of retired. That's still good.
That sucks because he was all happy that he's like, hey, we're gonna play together again, you know. We're playing Madrid, now we're gonna play together, but now that
they sold it. Yeah, because
they don't
need him anymore.
They don't.
Surplus. Did you see this one though? Burnley have completed the signing of Joe Hart on a 2-year deal.
No, I didn't see that.
What happened to Joe Hart, man?
I don't know what happened to Joe Hart, man.
He's good.
He was good, and then I saw him swearing to this kid, the ball boy.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know. I haven't heard of him ever since.
Oh shit! Because he was at I wonder if this is an actual
Maybe it was that goal that Ibrahimovic scored at him that ruined him.
But I don't know if I wonder if it's a loan. I wonder if it's a loan deal because just Burnley have completed the signing of Joe Hart on a 2-year deal. So I wonder if it's a loan.
I can check that for you.
I wonder if it's a loan or if it's a permanent deal where it's his club. Cause I saw him.
Who is it, Burnley?
Yeah, cause I saw him playing with with City when they were doing their US tour. I saw him training with them.
So it's not a loan; it's actually a transfer.
Oh, but it's a permanent deal. They bought him.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Shit, I don't think they would sell him like that. I mean, yeah, he fell off big time, but
Yeah, he fell off big time.
and then City has a lot of people too as well. So Emerson or the other Brazilian guy. Damn, I thought everybody looked.
That sucks. I thought back then. I think the last time I saw him, when he was
Decent.
yeah, it was 15 maybe.
Yeah.
For me,
Actually, I haven't let's see what
what do you think of Vidal going to Barca?
I think it's a good move. Pretty dope.
What is that? His 4th team in Europe or 5th?
Let's see. His Munich. Who was he before?
Bayern.
Before that.
Oh, before that, was he in Juventus once?
I don't think so. He might be. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that he was, but.
I know he was in Italy once. Wasn't he?
I think I'll check it right now. I believe so. I want to
And
say.
he changed his number.
Let's see Juventus.
So you win. He gives up the number 23 shirt. Oh no, he wants the 23 shirt. Samuel Umtiti gives up the number 23 shirt for Vidal. Then it says at the moment he's expected to stick with 22. I think that's Umtiti.
Okay, let's see.
Wait, what? And then it said they also confirmed that Arthur. That's not him, is it? No.
No.
Will inherit the number 8 shirt previously worn by Iniesta.
Damn. So that's actually his 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're all switching numbers, man. Malcolm will take number 7. 15, one weapons. Langlet, the other new signing this summer, will take number 15.
Mm-hmm.
They're all changing numbers.
Mm-hmm.
What number would you wear?
26.
26? Is there a specific reason?
That was my number in that
That's
was
always been your number?
No, well, no, it was 16. Freshman year, I think it was like 16.
Okay.
Sophomore year, I didn't play. Junior year, I believe it was 26, and then the senior year was 26 as well. And I have a Chelsea jersey with number 36 in it. So.
All right. Oh, you do?
Yeah, I got A Salazar and then 26.
Oh, I didn't know that. How many Chelsea jerseys do you have?
Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 or 5.
5, and one with your name on it.
One has my
Okay.
name on it. Yeah, I got that.
I've always worn number 6.
Number 6. So that's actually Barcelona's his 4th club. So he was with Bayer Leverkusen first, then Juventus, then Bayern.
Oh, I knew it.
Then Barcelona.
I knew it. I remember I seen it once in Juventus.
Yeah. It's just funny. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see what else we got.
So we were talking about Oblak. How can Man United line up in the coming season? Or Real Madrid give up his Chelsea?
So pick this. Sorry, so I didn't know that. So players available on a free transfer and their market value. So we got Bernard, Samir Nasri. I didn't even know this guy was on a free transfer. I thought he was still playing in like France or something. Bakary Sacco, Hatim Ben Arfa, Diego Reyes. That surprised me. I thought he had a team.
He doesn't have a team?
No, I guess not. It says
he's a free agent?
Or on a free transfer. So it says Diego Reyes, Mexican. He's 25. Without a club since July 1st of 2018. And he's worth about 5 million euros. I thought he had a team.
I wouldn't know.
I was going to look him up, but I totally forgot. And that's about it. What the fuck? Alright. Breaking news.
You just got some news?
Yeah, he's got some news. I don't know how to feel this. Chelsea prepared to pay record 80 million fee for Athletic Bilbao goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga.
You couldn't say his name?
Yes,
instead of Oblak? Then they won't get Oblak?
I would assume they would get Oblak. I'd say Oblak is better. This one's 80 million. I think Oblak's 86, I believe.
Man, they gotta figure out something. I think they're gonna decide when
Courtios is back.
Yeah.
Shit, my bad. Oblak's is $89 million release clause. It doesn't necessarily mean he's worth that much, but
yeah.
Just
they can negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens with them.
Yeah, we definitely want to keep Courtois. Yeah, so Barcelona are very serious about signing Paul Pogba, and now Man United are in a tough position because the Spanish deadline runs until August 31st.
Oh, that's my phone. I forget that my laptop picks up.
Is it? Oh shit, that's
yeah.
You're gonna bet. Also, Real Madrid are set to target Chelsea defender Marcos Alonso too. Damn.
A lot of stuff is going on between Chelsea. Wait, no, that's
Chelsea.
That's Chelsea and Manchester United. No,
Real Madrid.
So a lot of things going on between Real Madrid and Chelsea, and then Manchester United and Barcelona. Because Manchester United is trying to get Dembele.
Yeah, I heard about that too. So this is the one that I was talking about.
Which again, would you on a quick note on that, would you if you're Barca, would you sell Dembele? Remember when I was telling you last time they had Malcolm and Dembele?
Yeah.
Or would you do with like your strategic? Would you stay with your strategic and be like, nah,
I'll test it out.
With the subs.
Yeah, I'll do that just in case. You never know.
But I mean, remember transfer window hoses, so
yeah, but you always
got
the winter one though, and you got 2 players anyway. You got 2 young players that are hungry and ambitious. I mean, if I was in their position, I'd be like, I feel like if I was in their position, I'd be like, hell yeah, like this is what like I fucking worked for, so now I gotta fucking show.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do this. Yeah, keep them both. So if you keep them both, that's kind of like pretty good because one gets injured.
Yeah.
You have the other
that's
one.
What I'm saying. Yeah.
So it's like back and forth. If they both get injured, you're fucked. But I'm sure they have more. But they're world class. So this is the one I was talking to you about.
Well, read it to me. Don't just like.
Oh, sure.
They can't see.
So it's Axel Witsel has arrived at Borussia Dortmund's training camp in Switzerland ahead of his 20 million move from Chinese club Tianjin Quanjian. So I don't know if you heard about this one, but he moved to Tianjin Quanjian, I want to say 1 or 2 seasons ago, and they paid like a record amount for him.
Okay.
So I think I forgot where he was playing. I think he was playing like Zenit, I think. And this was when like all these Chinese clubs were like buying crazy players, like not buying, but they were just like paying players a shitload of money.
Yeah.
So they paid like a pretty good deal amount of money for him. And I think Manchester City had made an offer for him. It was a low offer, but so he actually declined, or he said, "I don't want Manchester City. I'm gonna go with this Chinese club."
Oh yeah.
Because you're giving me a shitload of money. And his reasoning behind it was that he was trying to help his family out.
Okay.
So now he's
going to Borussia.
yeah for 20 mil, which I think they paid like 50 or 60 million for him. Which I mean, back then was a lot.
Back then.
I mean, for it was like 2 years ago.
Okay.
But I mean, for like someone like of his caliber, I believe it was like 50. Let me see if I can find the actual amount. Yeah, no, I can't find the actual amount. But it was somewhere. It was somewhere where like they bid like an outrageous amount of money for him, and they got him. And I don't know how. I mean, China. I don't know how to take plane over there, but
I don't know either.
I would assume.
I don't watch Chinese soccer.
I would assume it's kind of the same, but maybe not as
Maybe they've been paying players though.
Well, I heard some players were.
Or they were
paid.
lying to them.
No, I heard they were, but then I heard it was like not the.
And that's why Iniesta went over there, no?
Actually, I don't know how much they paid for Iniesta, to be honest with you.
Oh.
But it might have just gone. I think that's where the. I think the Chinese league is kind of like.
Because I saw a comment of Ronaldo saying,
"Oh yeah,
I go to other leagues
yeah, he made
that are still competitive, while other players go to
China.
Get
paid
Take it
out.
easy."
I mean, not necessarily. I'm sure there's some sort of competition over there. Maybe not as much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
There's
compared
some,
to like,
but you know, it's
compared
not
to-
as, especially if you're getting older too. Like, it says we hit the my toes or something, my kneecaps. I don't know.
Okay, kneecaps, shin splits.
Chin splits. But that's one. I mean, Chelsea. So they're also gonna do. Chelsea have made Jack Butland their top target to replace Courtois after he went AWOL. This was a day ago, so I'm assuming he didn't show up to training yesterday or today.
5 days, I think. 2 weeks.
Nah, 2 days.
2 days.
I think they started training on Monday. I don't think they would train on weekends. They might, but I don't think they necessarily train on weekends.
I thought I saw 5 days, but
So it's been 2 days for him. Let's see what else. Courtois has gone AWOL at Chelsea and bid for Real Madrid. West Ham for confirmation. It's about 3 years. We saw that one right now.
all right, well, let's finish it up.
Chelsea, Nabil Fekir. That's a good one too. Vidal. Premier League. Crystal Palace. No. Witsel again.
That's it?
I think that's about it, man. I think we're good. I mean, any other that were... Oh, one for the MLS fans or one for the American people. Chelsea defender Matt Miazga, American guy.
No, that one guy. Remember that guy from Toronto? What was his name? Davis. Going to Bayern.
Alphonse. Oh yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah.
But
Did you catch the MLS
game?
All-Star game versus Juventus?
No.
No.
I saw the highlights, but I don't want to watch it. But this guy,
I was watching it.
This guy, I forgot who he played. I think this guy played in New York or something. And then Chelsea bought him, but they never used him.
And you sold them to Nantes?
Yeah, option. See, in a season-long loan with option to buy.
Oh, okay.
That's why I think it's about it, to be honest with you. Let's see what else we got.
Look, he was found in the supermarket.
Who?
Courtois.
Bitch, Courtois.
In Tenerife. Telling you, he was in Spain, dude.
An agreement. Oh yeah, 28.5 million for Yerry Mina with Everton and Barcelona. That's what I thought.
Alright, so Remember that little game we did? The little guessing game we did?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that you're right. It was Marcos Rojo. I don't know why.
Is that
It was wrong. But that's what it was. What about this one though? Well, let me read it real quick, just so I can see. Like I saw the answer now. Let me just read it real quick, so it's it's not messed up.
Just double checking. I was good, boy.
All right, this is correct. All right,
Sure.
this one is correct. So
Alright, set it up.
let me read you the 3 hints first,
Alright,
and
go.
then so he is a Colombian professional footballer who plays as a winger. He made his senior international debut in 2010, and he is playing in Serie A now after playing in Premier League for 3 seasons.
Who's he playing?
He's playing in Serie A, Italy,
Okay.
after playing in the Premier League for 3 years. 3 seasons.
Oh shit! I thought it was James. But it's not James. Cause James plays in. The fuck James playing right now?
Bayern, bro. He's in Germany, bro. Remember, if you wanna take a guess too, you can leave the comments and then. Should we reveal the answer? Or should I should skip it, right? No, we'll do a different one where we reveal it.
Yeah. Plays in Serie A. I'm gonna say Cuadrado. Juan Cuadrado.
Uncle Dado? Final answer?
Yeah, cause I don't know the Colombians.
Damn, Falcao, bro.
Oh shit! You're right. Wait,
it's not him.
It's not him,
I'm just
oh,
saying.
shit.
I'm just saying. Like you don't know any more Colombians.
Oh shit! You're right. I forgot about that.
You forgot about.
Well, I don't know any Colombians that play in Serie A.
All right.
I should.
Okay. Yeah, it's more specific. All right. Well, you, my friend, are correct. You took a guess, man. You just like straight up like I don't know anybody else. I'm just like, yeah, he's still Juventus, bro.
Yeah, well, he's because Chelsea sold him to Juventus.
And he was a winger.
Yeah, that's why. I was
I
like,
thought that was gonna give it away, the winger part.
I was thinking James, but I was like, wait, does he play winger? And I was like, Falcao plays forward, so I was like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, true.
But yeah, I mean, Cuadrado used to play for Chelsea, so this one to Juventus. So that was a mistake, but he's doing good. So
Yeah.
you gotta look for him, you know.
All right.
It's close, bro.
I'll lead it. All right.
I'll give you the lead, bro.
All right, real quick. I just saw like 3 things that caught my attention, and I wanted to point it out. I want to talk about it just because I want to just talk about like transfers.
Yeah.
So, first one, real quick, is I already showed you. So if you were the Chelsea coach or manager, whoever deals with the transfers, I don't know. I'm not too sure which one, but
I think both, but
yeah, in a way they do. You have 150 mil to spend, and you got these choices of players. So 90 million is Oblak, Milinkovic, Savic, Koulibaly. Those are your 3 that are worth 90 mil. 3 that are worth 60 mil. Pulisic, Kepa, Fekir. I'm thinking, I hope I'm pronouncing the names right. And then the 30 mil ones, Rugani, Reina, and Butland. Butland. My fault.
So American.
Butland.
Oh, that's wild.
Alright, who would you buy?
For 150 mil?
Yeah, you have that much to spend.
I'm investing that. No, I'm just kidding. Taking that to a 401k, though.
No, yeah, for your transfers, bro. For your transfers.
I'm definitely gonna do Oblak,
Okay.
and then I have 60 left, right? Because I mean, if you have Oblak, Chelsea, I'm sure has keepers now. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't get any other keepers down there. Besides Reina, I believe just signed with someone.
Yeah, I think it was an Italian team. I think it was Milan.
I think so too. So I wouldn't do any of the goalkeepers, to be honest with you. So I believe Chelsea just signed Rob Green as well on a 1-year contract. So I mean, terrible idea, but still you got a keeper. So I would do Oblak as your first choice keeper, and then Rob Green as your backup. And then the 60 that I have left, I would either do Pulisic or Fekir.
Okay.
I would do Pulisic.
Not Fekir.
No, I think we have a stacked. I think we have not. I wouldn't say a stacked defense,
But a good defense.
but a good defense. You got Alonso.
Not even as a backup?
Nah, not his backup.
Not even as a backup. Okay.
You got Alonso. Who else you got? You got Conte, who this is the defensive midfielder, I believe, and then David Luiz is still pretty sound.
Okay. Now, your opinion on I just saw this. You said where has Courtois been? You know.
Yeah.
After going AWOL for 2 trainings, I want to say you said 2, right?
2 trains.
2 days, 2 trainings. Trainings.
You said
Trainings. Come on.
you said trains. I was like, what the fuck?
My words are slurring. Las coronas. He was spotted at a supermarket in Spain. So I mean, this says that he's been going around. He's been using his time off to be in Spain, guessing to check around. You know, do I see myself living here?
Well, actually, his kids actually live in Spain.
Oh, okay.
His wife and kids actually live in Spain, so
I can see why he would be going there then.
Can see?
Yeah, he took pictures with some supermarket ladies. He was super nice. That's what they said.
Yeah. I mean, his wife and kids are in Spain. So I mean, it's not.
So that would be a good move for him then, just.
To family wise, yeah.
Right.
Money wise, I'm sure it's gonna be a good move too. But yeah, I mean, it's not surprising that he's in Spain. I mean, he wants to orchestrate a move to.
Yeah, but this place, Tenerife, is a Spanish island just off the coast of Africa, which is like pretty close to Madrid. Is his family in Madrid?
I don't know if his family is in Madrid to be exact, but I know that his family is in Spain. So I don't know if it's that particular island or somewhere or anything, but I know a lot of the football players they'll I mean, you know, they have insane amounts of money, so I mean they can rent out a whole fucking island and just pretty much, you know, do whatever you want. So I mean, he probably just shopping around, but yeah.
Yeah, he was just at a supermarket.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And I'm pretty sure he was just other than family wise, he was just probably checking out like I said earlier,
maybe he was shopping or something.
Well, obviously.
Maybe he needed tortillas in his crib. You know.
They have tortillas in Spain?
I assume so.
I thought it was a Mexican thing. Alright. And this last thing.
What?
Alright, and this last thing. What? So they were doing something with gay bus, gay bus thing. I don't know what it was exactly, but Brighton, a city characterized for having a day of their own gay pride, celebrated the demand for sexual equality. However, one of the buses turned out to be completely empty for this event.
Damn.
Alright, so of the 50 buses that took part in the parade, only one was empty, but it didn't come as a coincidence, so it was planned.
Oh.
You know? It came down to work of the Spanish agency officer and gentlemen who aimed to highlight the absence of homosexuals in the Premier League and the possible pressure they may feel for their profession when it comes to coming out of the closet. There were a few players who dared to take this step. And this is fact. That in the Premier League, there are no footballers that have declared themselves to be homosexual.
Sure.
Everybody knows that there are no gay players in the Premier League because they haven't created an adequate environment for them, and they're not comfortable enough to make their sexual orientation public. Ed Connell, president of the Association for the Support of Gay Soccer, said to BBC. So we don't know if there are gay players in Premier League. It's just because hasn't been they're not comfortable enough. I guess they haven't made it comfortable enough. Maybe they look down upon them or something. What do you think?
I don't think so. I mean, what my question would be.
Cause check it out. I was watching. I know this is just a show.
Mm-hmm.
Club of Crows on Netflix. It's just a show, but it shows a lot about what can go on in the world of soccer. You know, from the behind the scenes to the players to on the pitch, off the pitch and on the pitch, not just the players, but with managers, coaches, the presidents, and all that. Yeah. And
good show, by the way.
They got a player from Spain, a Spanish player, and this takes place in Mexico. So they bought a player from Spain to Mexico, and they didn't know this guy was
gay.
I want to say bisexual because this dude it was weird because he's I'm not gay. I mean, I'm gay, but I'm not gay. I like girls still.
Mm-hmm.
I like girls. Anything. He pretty much said he likes anything he can stick his dick into. That's what he said. Dude, there was a scene of him like fucking a pineapple or some mango, or like some type of fruit.
What are you watching, bro?
The Club Crows, man. It's fun. It's hilarious. So like, but when they found out that he was that he was into guys too, the whole town of like the fake city Toledo went crazy. They're like, we don't want gays.
I can see that.
Especially in the team, and then like ticket sales went down. Nobody was going to the games. They were booing them. I don't know. They just wanted them. They were like protesting and stuff. It was crazy.
I can see that happening in Mexico. I think the league's still very like closed.
It's very close.
Yeah.
What about
England?
Yeah,
I'm probably too, but I mean my question. My question would be, because I know you mentioned that he said that they haven't made it comfortable for them, right?
Yes, that's what the article that they said.
So my question to that article would be like, what do they need to be more comfortable, or like what steps would you know what I'm saying? Like to be more comfortable with what, like what?
It's like it's a big issue, man. It's like it's gotta.
I know. I mean, I get it's a big issue, but it's like what? So like
it can't just be like it has to be with the people too. You know, the fans.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously there's things that like the higher ups do.
Maybe
the fans like do something. Because I mean, sorry, I shouldn't do, but like if you see like in the World Cup, like Mexico, what did they yell? Puto, which is like, you know.
Yeah.
And like they got fined. The Mexican FA got fined like
because of the fans.
Because of the fans, like 30,000. So it's like, you know, they would ask like, hey, don't do it. And like, yeah, towards the end, like they wouldn't do it so much. But it's like so you know, obviously like the FA can like step into that and be like, all right, like if same thing with like racism in soccer, like, you know, when they would like throw like bananas at the darker players, they would make like monkey sounds like that. Like the FA would step in and be like, all right, like you guys, or like you the team gets fined like a certain amount of money, and if it continues, it's like, well, the team is gonna play behind closed doors. So it's like in England, it's like pretty much everywhere else, soccer is like a religion. So it's like if you don't go to your team's game, it's like you're like heartbroken. You're like, oh shit, I didn't see my team, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, so you know, people can step in and do that, but it's like, what else do we need to make them more comfortable? It's like, I don't know if it sounds weird that I'm saying that.
I know, and you can't just like force the players to
you can't
come out.
Yeah, you can't say like, you need to come out. Like you need, like, no, it's like you gotta like they'll come out when they're ready. Yeah, exactly. You can't just be like, all right, we're gonna do all this shit, and like they do all this, and like nobody comes out. It's like, fuck. So it's like, I don't know. I guess that'd be my question. Like, what do they need to be made comfortable? Like, I'm sure there's like stuff that like the for the fans or whatever like, that they can do.
Yeah, it's just hard with because you gotta consider the fans as well. But I mean, I don't know.
And to be honest,
honestly, I have no idea.
To be honest, I think some fans are dicks, but I don't think they would be.
Especially
dicks.
in England.
Yeah, well, I mean, pretty much anywhere, but I don't think they would be dicks enough to like just be like, fuck this team, I'm not gonna support this team. I don't think they would do that. Especially in England. I mean, in England, like I said, pretty much anywhere else except for like the U.S. Soccer's like everything.
Right.
So it's like I don't think they would necessarily do that and be like, we got a gay player. Oh fuck this team. Then they're not gonna go to the rival team, especially in England. Like, you know how they're like super proud.
Yeah, they're super proud of their team.
Yeah, so it's like I don't think they would do necessarily that. They might get upset, but I mean, it's like 2018. You know, like
right.
You're gonna get upset, so fuck it. It's not like the world's gonna stop because your team has one gay player. Like, they're still gonna keep on playing. So it's like, I don't know. But I guess that's my question. My question is what do they need to be made more? I mean, if you have players that are like willing to come on and say, all right, I'm gay. Like, what are they gonna do, or what do they need to be like more comfortable? So would be my follow up to that. Like, what do they need? Like,
well, what was your solution?
I don't have a solution. I don't have a solution.
Right.
I mean, I just gave you like I just gave you like a couple, but
right.
I think we would need to first have like a player actually come out and say, like, I'm gay, and then like you take it from
as
there.
a representative.
Yeah, or like like to be like, you know, like I'm seriously gay, like, and if, you know, like if they see that like things are happening, it's like, all right, well.
There's a risk though, because what if it fails and then the people get mad? You know how they are. You just said like they're hardcore, and then
but
some people
I
can
mean,
be
I
really.
don't necessarily think it would fail. I mean, either way, I mean, just because like a one group of fans, like it's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like one group of fans isn't gonna do a lot.
I get you, man. I get you.
Unless it's like the whole, like all these fucking fans get together, and I mean, there's like certain rivalries where fans like instead of fighting over the team, like they'll kick each other's ass. So it's like I don't think they would necessarily.
Because you gotta consider the safety of
players,
like the player.
I mean, you know, I mean, again, there's like things that you can implement.
People go wild these days.
People do, but I mean, I think there's stuff you can do.
Because imagine if you're like, just check it out. Let's just theory. No, not theory. Let's just make like a scene. You know, like. So. I forgot the word to say it.
Hypothesize.
Something like that, but it's not hypothesize. So let's just say there's somebody from Manchester United, right? A player. He comes out as gay. And the Manchester United fans go crazy. Like they get angry. They want that guy out. They're telling the president, sell him, transfer him, get him out of here. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And then like they go as crazy as like, I think people will go as crazy as going to like his house or something. You know.
I think they would, but
and this guy's gonna have to have like security like crazy. You know.
I mean, even then, I would think you would have some sort of security.
Right.
Coming out, but I don't necessarily coming out, but like at his house. So I mean, on top of that too.
See, they'll be going to the facilities as well, the training centers.
Yeah, I
believe that, man.
I agree with you on that, but I believe that.
You believe in humanity? There's
no, I don't. No. We're done. We're fucking done. But optimism, right? But no. But I'm saying like, nothing hurts more than your team not doing shit, not winning trophies, not having a good transfer market.
Yeah.
So let's go back to that example. So Manchester United, let's say this happens. Will the FA, like FIFA can take legal action against them. FIFA can ban them from the transfer market.
Ban who?
Manchester United.
Oh.
So like you can't make any transfers. FIFA can also like
wait, but I'm not saying like
kick them out of like kick them out of
oh, you're saying if
certain like if the fans were to do so, if the fans were to do what you're saying, FIFA can step in and say, all right, well, because of your actions, because you guys
the team gets punished.
Yeah, the team they do that. Like they literally do that. Like they do that. Like they'll kick them out of like competitions, which is why I'm saying like
they still got City.
Yeah, but most diehard Manchester United fans, they won't go to City because
right.
You know what I'm saying? So like FIFA can be like, all right, well, because you guys did that.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because you guys are accusing this player, because you guys are harassing this player, you guys are banned from making transfers.
Okay, so, I see what you're saying.
So now you can't grow your team. So now
you don't have a team.
No, I mean you still have a team, but you just can't make a deal.
Oh, I thought you said like they banned them.
No, like they banned them from the transfer market.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get.
Yeah, it's like they can't buy or sell players.
Okay.
So now you're looking at the fans like, look what you guys. I'd be like, look what you guys caused. Now we can't grow the team, and then they keep on doing it. And then they're like, well, we want this guy out, and they keep on harassing this guy, and then FIFA can be like, all right, well, you guys are banned from any European competitions.
What if the fans get angry and then they take their own actions? Oh man, this is bad, dude.
I think. Look, I think that's on them. But again, FIFA can step in and say, all right, well, you guys are kicked out of. Let's say they make it to the Champions League. Well, you guys are kicked out of Champions League.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
You guys are kicked out of Europa League. Like damn, like you're gonna tell me what's more important.
I don't mention the Premier League.
Exactly. So it's like, what do you get? Or they get like demoted to like all the way down. So it's like, what? So you're gonna tell me that you're so worried about a gay player, but you're gonna say fuck my team? Like, no, of course not. You're gonna be like, my team is everything to me.
Alright.
If they have one gay player, who cares? Just fuck it, you know. I want to win again, you know. Especially Manchester United fans.
Oh yeah, they want to win right now.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, I see what you're saying. Okay. Me, actually, I'm the kid.
And we're back with soft-spoken. And we're back with soft-spoken car essentials.
Car essentials. Oh, you just broke it up like that, alright?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Alright, so I got a story to tell you.
Go for it.
I was at work, and one of the servers, she comes back out. She was leaving and she comes back and says if I can jump her car.
She cute?
No. No. But
doable? Yo, the fuck?
Alright, check it out. Alright, so going back to the story. She says if I can help her jump her car. And I'm like, I'm a nice guy, you know.
Yeah.
No matter who it is, I'm gonna try to help people out.
I'm like.
Okay. That's on you. So I'm like, yeah. Do you have jumper cables? I asked her if she had jumper cables, and she says no.
Of course.
I had jumper cables. So I was like, well, what? But I was asking to use hers, and I was just like, well, why don't you have jumper cables? You know, and this is how it all began. Because then afterwards, like the next day, I told my sous chef, like, this girl, like, you know, I tell her the same story.
Yeah.
I did. We jumped her car, yeah.
She
and
got
she got home.
safe.
She got home safe. It was funny though because she left her. The reason her battery went out was because when she parked, she left her indicator lights on. Do you put your indicator lights on when you park?
Nope.
No, right?
No.
When you park, you just go and park.
Yeah. So they taught. I remember they teaching us that in school.
Oh, you're supposed to put your indicators on when you park. Okay. I don't know. I don't think anybody does.
Yeah, exactly. I think I've seen like one person do it, and that's
Okay.
because they were backing out of the parking spot. But other than that, that's it.
But yeah, that's how her car died. But then I was telling my my sous chef what the story, and I was like, dude, she didn't have jumper cables in her car. And he's like, he looked at me confused. I'm like, that's an essential, bro. You know, that's an essential. Yeah. You gotta have jumper cables.
Yeah, of course.
So I think I just gave you one of the things, right? But for you, probably, yeah. For me, one of my essentials is a jumper cable. You always gotta have jumper cables in your car.
True.
So I want to ask you, for you, what are your essentials in the car? So like, what do you need to have?
So I'm gonna go off of that when you said jumper cables, and I have a story too as well. So,
all right, you want to tell it first, or?
So I work at a bank. So we go to different businesses and we set up accounts for the employees. So one of the businesses or places we go to set up accounts is like staffing company. So it's a staffing company here in Gurnee.
Okay.
We go there, we stay there for the whole day, talk to people, basically just kind of get a feel and see how many accounts we get. So there was this like again a girl, not throwing it out there, but she was a girl, and she came in and you know like she applied. I'm not sure if she had an interview or applied for work. So she did something and then I guess her daughter had stayed in the car, and the radio was on. So she left the radio on, but the engine was on with the radio on. So So she comes back inside and she says, "Do you guys have jumper cables?" And they're all like, and it's so this staffing company, it's like literally a bunch of girls that work there and like 3 guys. So like the guys were at lunch, and it was just the girls.
All the guys were at lunch.
Well, so those were 3 guys. So
okay.
So the
yeah.
guys. So
all the guys were at lunch.
Yeah. So all the guys were either at lunch or doing something else. Just there was no guys other than me.
Yeah.
There were no guys. So other than me, there were no guys in that office. But I don't work for the office. I work for the bank.
Yeah.
So she comes in and asks the girls like, "Hey, do you guys have any jumper cables?" I kid you not, every single girl there said they did not have jumper cables.
Oh man.
So the girl's like freaking out. She's like, "Okay, well I gotta get my car started," and she looked at me, but she didn't ask me. So I was about to say like I was I have some, but she didn't ask me. So she just like she went out, and so there's a car like a muffler place like right next to Tiffany.
Oh, that definitely has, yeah.
So I think I don't know if they had any, or I don't know where she went to get this thing, or what happened, but like she came in like an hour later with like those like portable
the batteries.
So she asked one of the girls like, "Hey, can I charge this here?" Because even that wasn't charged. so this poor woman was like, just like it went from bad to worse. So the girl's like, "Can I just charge this here?" And she's like, "Yeah, you can charge. Plug it in." So she plugs it in. She goes out. An hour later, she comes back and she's like, "Can I take my thing back?" She's like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." So they take in her car.
Maybe she went to go buy one.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if she did or not. But she could have just asked the guys right there at the auto place.
They will have stuff.
That's what the girls at the office told her. She said, "Hey, just go to the auto place and yada yada yada." So I was like, "Oh, yeah, I can do that."
Or Aldo could have been like stepped in and been like,
"Yeah, I was literally about to, but like she just like took off." So I was like, maybe she didn't want help or something. Maybe she didn't want my help or something. I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
But so definitely jumper cables, and I don't know what that thing is called, but
the battery
charger, battery.
It's a portable battery.
Yeah, portable battery. You know that. I'd say if you're.
Those are 2 things.
Cables and portable battery. If you're taking a long trip, or just to have in general, if you have room, or if you can put it somewhere where it doesn't like clutter your car. I would definitely carry those two. Those like
Alright.
must haves, like, because if you don't have them.
Is that it?
No, I mean there's more, but
Oh, okay.
you go.
What do you mean with what?
We'll go back and forth.
You want me to?
Yeah, you tell me one.
I got a
then,
whole list of.
Well, yeah, like you tell me one, and then I'll go tell you one, and then we'll go, and then if we agree, like we'll. You know what I'm saying or no?
Oh, okay.
I was
gonna see what you had.
Oh, just me then?
Yeah.
Oh
and then
shit!
I was
Alright.
and then like, just tell me like your need.
My so alright.
First your essentials, and then I'll tell you mine.
So, I always have a towel.
A towel. What's the towel for?
It's not weird, but it does happen. So whenever you have a girl over or your girlfriend and she gets her period, so he doesn't clean your seats.
Okay.
And I've had that happen several times, but I had a towel.
Jesus.
So what? All the time.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
Just
just
wear tampons.
yeah. I used to carry those too, or like pants, because well, she would put the pants in my car and just have them just in case. So I would keep those there, so I was gonna be digging throw them out, But yeah, I would definitely always carry a towel, just because if it was that time of the month.
Just for that.
Yeah, just because if it was for, if it
Is
was
it a small towel or a big towel?
like a medium sized towel. I also carry like a small little towel, just so I can like wipe down like my mirrors, because I don't know if you hear, but
Is that an essential?
for me it is, yeah.
Okay.
To wipe to wipe down my mirrors, yeah.
Okay.
Like when it gets foggy, you wipe down the mirrors, or like your car has a screen, my car has a screen, so
you
to
got
wipe
jumper
that.
cables, towel, and I want to put the battery with the jumper cables, just because
They kind of
it's
go
kind of
together.
the same thing.
Yeah, we'll do that. So, I also always carry wet wipes.
Wet wipes.
Wet
Okay.
wipes. Definitely, because you never know when you're gonna need them. You might help just to clean your hands, to clean your steering wheel. If you have people that are eating in your car.
True. Wings.
Yeah, sometimes they go like
Oh yeah.
on your side. I hate that too. So I always carry those. Another essential.
That's a good one. Wipes is a good one.
That's good. That thing to change your tires. I don't know what it's called.
We'll go with we'll say the jack.
There you go, the jack, and then the
The
other
jack
thing.
it comes with it, because that.
But I wouldn't necessarily use the one that it comes with it, because I've had issues with mine.
Right.
So I just went to AutoZone and bought like another one.
A different one. Yeah.
The cross thing, whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The one that folds and then you can.
I just bought
Or
one.
you can just buy the one that's just like straight up like a cross, like you
Yeah,
said.
that's the one that I have. Straight
Okay.
across, because the other one,
Alright.
for me.
So, but that'll go with we'll say jack as well,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
that goes
good.
with it. But we'll say your jack and tools, I guess.
Tools, yes. Going off of that, if you go to like pretty much any auto parts store, AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, whatever other ones are out there, I don't know. I just know what's here. But you can actually buy.
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry, O'Reilly. But you can actually buy a car kit that basically has everything that you need. Like all the essentials that you need for your car. It's just like a first aid kit.
So you just want to cross everything off and then just say that?
No, 'cause I mean, no, I'm just saying that, like, because I mean, like,
is that like a toolkit?
It's
Is
kind
that
of
what you're trying to say?
yeah, it's kind of like a toolkit.
Okay.
But I mean, if you don't want to carry like all these things that like we're talking about, I would just say go out and buy that.
Okay.
And you already have everything on there. Something I always carry, I don't know, I would say the essential is water. I always try to carry at least 1 or 2 water bottles with me.
That's good.
If they get hot, I just put them back in the fridge and then just reuse them.
All right.
But after a
Just the
while,
water?
it's like they get done.
What's the water for?
Just me, hydration, or if my car needs some water, something like that.
Okay.
Also, a lighter.
A lighter.
For smoking. But you never know when you might need a lighter.
That's true.
So you never know when and I know sometimes like your car lighter might not necessarily work. So you never know when you might need a lighter.
That's true.
So
That's 7 things right there.
7 things right there. I would say some sort of protection on there.
Like
Pocket knife, some sort of weapon to defend yourself.
gun, pocket knife,
If you want to go
bat,
for
stuff like that.
gangster right there.
pipe, hey, machete.
Who are you trying to defend yourself from, dog? Damn.
All right.
You never
Your
know.
weapon. So what's your weapon then? What's your weapon of choice?
I believe I have a knife.
I'm just saying, because what if an apocalypse happens? zombie apocalypse.
I mean,
Yeah, just like bullshit.
if you have a gun, obviously, like with the correct permits and everything,
Right.
legally obtain your gun.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if you have a legally obtained gun and you have your concealed carry permit or your gun permit, of course, go ahead and do that. Whatever makes you feel safe.
Yeah.
So if you're
What's your weapon of choice?
Knife.
Knife. So you carry a knife in your car?
Yeah, just
All
in case. You never know, man.
Okay.
People are fucking crazy. So.
Oh yeah, I see.
And then too, like you never know when you might actually need a knife. So.
I got lots of knives in my car.
Again, bro, who are you trying to protect yourself from? I'm scared.
Big knives. I got a cleaver.
Oh yeah, your kitchen knife.
You just got it. I'm just like over here. Alright. What else?
I think that's about it.
That's all your essentials.
I think that's about it.
Okay.
There may be some other stuff that I'm forgetting, but
We'll see.
toolkit.
Okay.
We said it already.
Yeah.
So that's about it.
So we'll see. I'll tell you my list,
Mm-hmm.
and then see if you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But or like if you're like, oh yeah, maybe I should do that.
Go for it.
All right. Let me find my list. I was like, I'm big on essentials, bro. So.
Yeah, man. You gotta be fair.
All right. So. First one is a spare key.
You're right.
Just because I know that it's happened to me before, and ever since that day, I'm like, you know what, this ain't gonna happen again. I got locked out of my car once, and instead of trying to break a window, and I see a lot of people like, my sous chef told me he locked himself, he left his keys inside the car,
so
and
now
he had to break the window.
So my oh shit. Oh, I mean, yeah, guys.
Yeah.
So my question to you is this an essential that you keep in your car, or is this an essential that you keep on yourself? Because if you think about it, if you lock your key inside your car and your spare key is in the car.
No. I carry one. I have a spare key in my house.
Mm-hmm.
I got one that I always take with me in the car, and then.
But there's a spare key for your car, right?
Yeah.
So then, wouldn't you carry that on your personal? Because if you think about it, like. Oh, so you okay? So I'm asking. So you keep the spare at your house, right?
Yeah.
You don't take the spare with you.
No.
Okay, that's why. So then it wouldn't be kind of like car essentials then, or be like house essentials kind of.
Kind of.
But
I mean,
I get where you're going.
Yeah.
Because I do that too. I didn't even think about it, but yeah, you're right. Because I have a spare key.
But I mean,
car.
you can always also like, find a way to put it like
somewhere
in your car, but not in like inside your car.
Yeah, I know.
You know
There's
what I'm
I know you can make little compartments. I believe there's a company that makes little compartments where you kind of like stick it somewhere on your car and it sticks there, and then you just put it in there for like when you go running or shit like that.
Yeah.
So again, I see that.
That's what I'm trying to say. But I don't keep it in the car.
Yeah, because that's
what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get two keys in the car.
But I'm just saying like that's something like that could. Yeah.
Yeah.
The last one, I'm surprised you didn't say this. Especially because you own a used car.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the new cars, they come with it. But with the used cars, they don't come with it.
Shit, what is it?
Spare tire.
Mine actually is a spare tire.
Yeah, spare tire. But yeah, it's something you have to carry in your car. So
yeah, I mean,
you got lucky that you have it because you bought a used car, and you got lucky. I don't know if you checked or something.
I did. Yeah, I used it for you.
Okay. Because there's people like I remember with my View, I didn't have a spare tire. It didn't come with a spare tire. I bought that car used, and I didn't have a spare tire. But I made sure to get a spare tire.
Yeah, I know mine had it. I've only used it once.
And what's funny is I didn't get my spare tire for the View was an actual, the spare tires are like small skinny ones. I actually got an actual tire.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna get a tire.
Might as well,
get a better tire.
Cool.
So yeah, always get a spare tire. If you got a used car, always get a spare tire.
Always.
Because you never know. You get stuck in the road, you gotta change the tire.
There you go. I had to do that. I had to do that once. It was twice. No,
I don't know if you said this, but I didn't really think about this. But first aid kit. I had to think about this one because I don't have a first aid kit on my car.
Neither do I.
When I was thinking of making a list, I was like, get a first aid kit. Never know with emergencies.
True.
What might happen.
I think it kind of goes off of that kit that I said that you can go and buy. I believe I've seen that kit at Advanced Auto Parts, and I believe it comes with a mini with the mini first aid kit. Now, I mean, by mini first aid kit, I mean it maybe has like a couple band-aids,
Okay.
maybe some gauze, maybe like that antibacterial spray or whatever. But I mean, especially if you're gonna go on like a long road trip, I would definitely recommend getting a decent sized first aid kit, because you never know.
You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. You're always gonna need spare, just in case.
Yep.
Dang, I was gonna say something with that. I forgot. I was gonna say something. Oh, that some new cars actually come with first aid kits.
Really? Shit.
Yeah. Mine didn't, but
No.
I know there's. I think I'm not sure if sedans, but I know the majority. I think the majority of like SUVs might have them. They might come with them. I'm not sure, but I think I'm pretty sure some come with first aid kits. I already said jumper cables.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I always have. I've always had. I went to go buy a new one. So I mean, you already know the situation with jumper cables. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
And it doesn't just happen to girls. It can happen to guys too.
I'm sure it can, but I'm just saying. In my experience,
I was gonna say because I told the story with a girl.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's what in my.
And she didn't carry. I think girls just don't carry.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. Ladies, please carry on. But
Yeah. They
I mean, in my experience, in my story, like she literally asked, like she went up to the because it's like a front desk, so she asked them, and she's like,
Yeah, none
"Do
of
you
them
guys have one?"
Yeah, I don't think
And
a
like-
lot. I'll be surprised if a girl does have one.
They literally were like, "We don't have any."
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn." What the
But
fuck?
even some guys don't carry them.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Crazy story with the jack is that buddy hits me up,
Mm-hmm.
tells me,
Changing my tire.
yeah, help him change his tire. And I tell him where's his jack. He says he didn't have one, and then I'm like, yeah, you do, man. The only reason I knew he had one was because this was a time when he just barely got his brand new car.
Okay, I remember this time.
So the
Yeah.
brand new
Because
car,
he had-
every car comes
Yeah.
with a jack. And I'm like, I pop up his trunk,
It's there.
and it's there, and he's like,
Oh,
"Well, I didn't know that," you know. So some guys can be like you know, they might not know
They might
that
not
stuff.
know that,
And it's
yeah.
funny because this guy's he's into mechanic now.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
into like
alright.
being a mechanic now, so it was funny.
No, I can see. Compadre, güey.
But yeah. What was it with the jumper cables? Yeah, jumper cables is always. That was like one of my number ones, dude.
Yeah, that's like the number one.
All right. Remember that one time when when we were at Sears, and I was looking at this jacket, a bright jacket.
A bright jacket?
Yeah, those jackets with the reflectors on.
I believe so. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was like
And you were like laughing at me, like, what are you doing? Like,
oh yeah, because you tried it on. It was like
it's
what? I wasn't laughing because you tried it on. Because it's fucking huge.
I know, that was huge.
It's fucking
But I was looking for a jacket because I needed a jacket. But yeah, they were big.
Like the jacket though.
That's another essential you need to have in your car.
A jacket? Yes.
A jacket. More specifically, like a one that's big. Like not baby like the one that I was trying on, but like one of those big jackets, you know, like the ones that are water resistant.
Yeah.
Mostly for like when you use for like the winter.
I-
We live in the winter.
We do, and especially here, it gets kind of crazy sometimes. Like the weather can get pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So
And
I
when you get stuck, like just picture yourself getting stuck, you need to change your tire. You need a jacket.
hell yeah.
And if it's in the dark, you need one of those jackets that I was like
The
with
reflector ones, yeah, or I mean, I here I know we get snowfall. So I mean, if you're you know, if it's snowing out there and you got like your jacket, you know, sometimes when snow hits here, like visibility sucks.
Yeah, you can't see.
You can't see shit. So it's like, especially when it's like coming down, like not I wouldn't say hard 'cause it's snow, but when it's coming down like a lot, like there's been instances where I have my brights on and I can't see in front of me. Like I can see.
That's not good,
to a
bro. You
point.
shouldn't be having your brights on with the snow falling.
Yeah, and I can't see.
It's
Like
like reflected and you
yeah.
go, ah,
that's what I was doing. That's what
Yeah.
that sounds.
That's
I
dangerous.
had to turn them off, but there's been instances like that where you can't see. So
Right.
definitely a reflector jacket, a stylish reflector jacket. Just kidding.
No, they're not stylish at all. You just gotta have one of those. When it
Definitely.
comes to safetyness, don't think about style. When it comes to safetyness, just think about the safetyness. Do whatever it takes to be safe.
When it comes to style, don't think about safety.
That was good. That was good. That was pretty good, man.
Always
I
think
like
about
that.
safety. Always think about safety.
All right. So, bright jacket, big jacket. You know what else you can use it as? Like, as a cover. You know,
True.
you found somebody on the road and he's injured or something. You never know.
Yeah, true.
You know?
You never know. You never
Bring
know.
him to your car. You know, give him the jacket. stay warm. So
Or you hit a baby deer and he's still alive, you grab him a jacket.
this is what you need with it. If you hit a deer, this is what you need. The toolkit.
A good knife, carve it up. We had a deer tonight.
They hold up the toolkit because you know some pieces might get stuck into the car. You know, you never know, and you're gonna need one of those tools to get out of the car.
Pry it off the car.
No, but toolkit for real. Toolkit, you said, and I agree with you. Toolkit is one of the things that I definitely need, and I have a small toolkit in my car.
Same.
It's not a big toolkit, but
Yeah,
you know, I'm considering of like getting a bigger one, but yeah, I got like a little
just the basics.
handheld one. Yeah.
Just the basics. I mean, it depends on your needs again, but for me, that's carry a basic one. Nothing too fancy, nothing too expensive. Just something that if I get in a jam, it will get me out.
Okay.
That's pretty much how I see it. Simplicity, it's fine. It's simplicity. It's the
Alright.
simpler. Nice.
And another one that you got from my list was the water.
The water, yeah, stay hydrated all the time.
Water and food.
Okay.
I mean, food. You can go on without food for weeks. So like, if you get stranded, you're fine with that. You're fine for a week without food. But with water, you need water. Like so, water is an essential in the car. You say you carry 2 bottles. I'd probably change that to
4.
6.
Oh shit.
I would change it to 6. Because our cars are like sedan style, so it's not like too big, but 6. I mean, just a picture like how many people can you fit in your car? Maybe 5. Say if you're on a road trip.
Are we like packing it? Like,
No beater packing.
I was about to say that.
You beater pack, you can probably fit in like maybe 12.
Yeah, probably.
You know, in cars. In an SUV, maybe like 20.
25.
25.
25.
If you know where to go. Extra large one, 30, 35. You know, it just goes up. But yeah, for our car, we could probably fit like without beater packing, like
5
every
6.
seat, 5. We got you, one in the front, the passenger, and 3 in the back.
Yep. Yeah,
If you want to go with 6, fucking put them in the trunk then. No, but then we're going to beater packing right there. So
I feel like 3 in the trunk. So we're good.
But yeah. So like, if you can fit like 5 people in your car, man, even with 5, I would say 6 to 8 water bottles.
Yeah, at least one per person.
Right.
Or at least one per person plus like.
So you gotta have at least 5.
Yeah.
But imagine you can share the water. So.
Mhm. Yeah, you got think about that too. Or just like carry a couple big jugs.
Yeah.
No, you could just buy.
Oh yeah, gallons. You can do that too.
2 or 3 gallons.
But yeah, water is an essential need.
Yeah, definitely.
And the other one is a flashlight.
You're right.
I got a flashlight.
So I have a key. I have a keychain that has a little flashlight on it and a little pointer. That's what.
Okay, that's not so bad.
But
my flashlight is like one of those like small ones, handheld ones. But you know what wouldn't be too bad? One of those big black ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the
silver
ones.
ones.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Because you can also use those with one of the things you said before as a weapon. You know how big they are, to thick. Man, like a pipe like that, I'd be so happy.
Again, who are you trying to protect yourself from, bro? Jesus Lord.
But yeah, with that flashlight, maybe a couple batteries, especially the one I have, because the batteries can die real fast. I want to carry like a couple batteries just in case.
I agree with that. Another thing we forgot to mention, or that I forgot to mention, that we should probably, an essential, like, you need to carry this.
In the car or for you?
In your car.
Okay.
Your driver's license and your insurance card.
Oh, I was.
Ah.
I'm glad you brought that up because check this out. Check what my next one is. Check what my next one is.
Oh, what is it?
An extra wallet.
Okay, but.
Cause check it out.
I do carry an
extra wallet. You can carry, like you said,
insurance.
Your insurance.
License.
A couple more extra bucks. You know, you forget your primary wallet. I don't even carry a primary wallet. My stuff is in the back of my phone.
Yeah.
You know. But I do have an extra wallet in there with some cash. Because I don't carry cash on me. I just use my card and my
I have a wallet, but I don't carry.
And I got, like you said, my insurance stuff. Another ID on there, like state ID. I just carry my driver's license with me. Extra cash is in like 20 to 50 bucks, maybe 100. Nah, 100's a little too much, maybe
20, 40.
Yeah. But yeah, extra wallet always.
It's always good to have one.
Yeah. I got one in there. I got one in here. I got like a couple extra wallets. You know, I don't just throw my old wallets away. I keep them.
Yeah, it's funny that's reason because I have my old wallet too in my car with like different cars that I need. So like a tow truck if I need a tow truck. I go get this like personal. I go get my eyebrows done and they like hole punch it. So I'm like, yeah, I keep that.
Chamanos.
There you go, Chamanos too.
All right. Yeah. Wallet, extra wallet never fails. And the last thing is a map for me.
Okay.
An actual map. Sure, we got Google Maps, but
GPS,
imagine
that day, your phone dies.
your phone dies, you got no signal, especially in Mexico, man.
Yeah.
You lose signal all the time in a rancho.
True. That's true.
You know, if you're in Mexico,
We don't even have signal in that rancho.
yeah.
Just kidding, we got Wi-Fi.
But I mean, even out
Still,
here,
yeah, even out here, yeah. Or I mean, if
use-
you're, God forbid, you're out there and you're hiking in the woods or something, or you're like driving, you know, and your phone dies, and you,
yeah, you can't use.
for whatever reason, you can't charge.
Remember
it.
when we went to that what was that the
Stars Rock?
Start Rock? We lost
Yeah,
signal there.
our phones didn't work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So imagine if we were like or my car died or something, and then
Yeah, you're right. What
we'd
would
be
we do?
stuck over there. We were hiking.
Yeah, we were. Damn. We have to do it again sometime, but yeah.
But yeah, map is always good. Like a
Yeah, but
physical map.
A physical paper map is always.
No.
It's always
Was there anything on my list that you're like,
Nah.
oh, man, I gotta think. Now that I think about it, I should get those stuff.
No, I think everything. I don't necessarily carry all those things at once together. Again, like if I'm just going to like, let's say I'm going to like the mall or something. You know, I'm not gonna carry everything. Now maybe I'll carry like.
Oh no, I leave my things there. I leave.
in the car?
Yeah, I leave.
Oh,
those
okay.
they stay in the car.
Okay. I guess you do. I mean,
Because then again, like I'll have extra stuff like
just in case.
that I can carry out, but at home or something. You know.
Yeah. Okay. I get that. Yeah. I don't necessarily carry them all at once. Like I know like the wallet, like the extra wallet.
I had a jacket in there. I just took
I mean
it out.
the jack and like I would say like more like the essentials. Like if something were if I were to get stranded, I know that I have the essentials for that situation. I guess like the wipes. Like you know what you're right. My bad. You're right. I'm overthinking it. You're right. Everything that I keep in there, pretty much everything that I mentioned pretty much stays in there, aside from maybe the jacket. I mean, cause it's summer right now, so.
No, I still keep it though.
Oh yeah.
I even like you said with the towel. I even kept the towel there.
Well, the towel I do keep, but I think the only thing that I don't keep in there would be the jacket. And the only reason I don't keep it in there is because it's summer. So as soon as it starts getting like a little bit chilly outside, I'll probably start off with the hoodie because it gets chilly. But as soon as like
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I get a jacket that like I don't even wear. You know, like I wouldn't wear this jacket ever to like even if I'm going like say winter comes. I don't even wear it to like go to the anywhere else. I leave that jacket just in case.
specifically for
Because it's not a jacket that
it's not a stylish jacket.
yeah, it's not a stylish jacket. It's not because like I told you before. I
Yeah.
think safety before it's looking good. So is this the jacket that's really warm? Can protect me from the winter. If we have to shovel snow sometimes when we get stuck in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So that's something I have. I used to carry gloves as well. There's things that
Gloves. I do carry gloves, but not. I carry like working gloves. So like when you work on my car, I carry those types of gloves. I don't carry warm gloves.
Yeah.
Which again, I probably should do that.
this was I meant it as like you need to
So
that's something I need to keep in there.
So that's one thing that I need to keep in there. I would need to keep a jacket in there, like a warm jacket, because the one that I keep in there is like a stylish North Face jacket. It's still warm, but it's more kind of like stylish. So I'm like, okay, but yeah, no, you're right. I agree with that.
Yeah, if it's something you want to wear like
to like if you're gonna go out or something.
Yeah, don't do that.
Keep it in there,
Yeah.
I see that's what I would do. Then yeah, you're right. That's what I would do. I would definitely, from your list, I like that. I would definitely get a jacket and probably some warm gloves, and just keep them in there. Cause yeah, you're right. I don't. I keep a backpack in there that maybe has like extra clothes. Then again, that's me kind of being more kind of stylish. So like an extra pair of pants just in case my pants. Like okay, it's wrong. Next time.
I pee my pants. I gotta change.
Exactly. You never know. You never know. You want an extra pair of shoes.
All right. Thank you for listening or watching. Listening/watching, because you never know. The Summian podcast is Summian number 10, and just a little reminder, we are on iTunes now, so you could listen to us there if you want to just listen to the audio version. You can also go to our website, unversedprods.com. Everything, all the links will be on the description below. You don't want to just like spelling wise, you know. I have trouble spelling sometimes. But yeah, there's more extra information down there. That's it. You got anything else to say about it? No. Just make sure to comment, like, subscribe, share the video, and stay tuned for more. We'll be adding new stuff to the channel as well, so stay tuned for that stuff. Keep an eye out. And we are coming out. Always go for now. Good. Wrap it up then. Oh, one more thing. I just want to say one thing. This ain't the 135 Brigade, homie. It's the 405.